Hey, what's up everybody? Lowkeee here, and this is a 100% Fortuna video, and the reason I'm posting this is because I've been trying to do a 100% complete level 3 run, start to finish, on StarFox for Super Nintendo, this game, you know, and the reason it's taking me so long is because I've been stuck on this level for pretty much the whole time. And none of the other levels have been giving me that trouble, so I've done a lot of digging, and it turns out that one of my original suspicions is actually true, and that is that the game is bugged. There are several versions of the game, and it turns out that I have cartridge version 1.0, and in that version, Fortuna is impossible to get 100% on. The highest that you can get is 87%, which is considered a perfect score, so to speak. So I replayed it on a ROM. This is version 1.2 of the game, just to see if that was true at all. And this is my first attempt, and I get 100%. So that concludes that the game is indeed bugged, and that my real version is impossible for me to get a true 100%. Though I can still get a perfect run, which I will be posting soon as I get a good one recorded. I'm still working on that. I'm going at it every day, so hopefully I'll get that out soon. So yeah, this level is, I don't know if you're watching the footage closely or not. I'm actually having a little trouble with this part. It doesn't usually take me this long to kill all of these enemies, even though I do get them all, so nothing lost. I've spent a lot of time playing this level, so I'm quite familiar with all of the enemy placement and pretty much everything, so yeah. After the shield pickup is going to be a giant serpent attack. These guys are just going to pop up extremely close, and their fireballs do tons of damage, which I save up all my bombs on the run just for this part pretty much. Spam the brake, spam the bombs, and just try to kill as many as I can. And it's not as hard as I thought it was to get 100%. Like, I saw a couple other videos posted online in my research that were actual 100% completions of this level. One of them was posted by a French player, I don't remember the guy's name, but he does an actual challenge run on either 1.1 or 1.2 version. I think it's 1.2. And yeah, it's like a single laser, no bombs, no power-up, no teammate damage, something like that. So he missed a few enemies, and he gets 100% on this level just fine. And I was pretty stumped at why that was until I found out the reason. And then there was another run that I saw. It was actually speedrun by a guy named Lowkeee, and he also is running on version 1.1. So yep, the game is bugged. You can't get 100% if you're on version 1.0. And I think one of the ways that you can tell that you're on version 1.0 is if you look for the imprinted number that is stamped on the cartridge itself. Mine was on the back, on the reverse side label that has all the little information text on it. It had a little 36 stamped right on there. And the lack of a letter in front of that number, it's not the number that really means anything itself, it's the letter that comes before it. It's either no number or an A or a B or something like that. I'm not entirely positive, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. There's not a whole lot of information out there on this, so if someone wants to correct me on that, feel free. But I believe that was an indicator, along with my impossible attempts to get 100% on that, on my cartridge. And then, of course, here, I just play the ROM level, and then here we go, got 100%, all fine and dandy. No problems, no retries. All ships check in, doing great. What's next? 100%, no sweat. Boom. So yeah, here it is. Have a good one.